Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content, and today we're going to be talking about XRP, talking about a few other things as well. Now I just want to keep note for the later in the video. Currently right now, XRP is up 64%, Dogecoin is up 34.77%. I just want to keep these figures here. We'll readdress them later on in this video as we do talk about something very interesting. So, with that being said, let's dive in. Let's really jump into things and talk more about some news regarding XRP. So, first and foremost, shout out to XRP Crypto Wolf. We do see here XRP development activity skyrocketed. XRP Ledger's team is now submitting the highest GitHub activity rate in XRP's history. And look at this, guys. This is absolutely crazy. Now, this was when XRP was basically at $1.16. Here is that activity ramping up. It is the most activity that we've ever seen overall. And I do think that the development is going to increase as time goes forward, especially with the XRP Ledger. The XRP Ledger is an absolute beast in the making, as you guys already know. I've talked about, DLTs and all that kind of stuff as well for a long time on this channel, especially even in regards to HBAR, which I do think is going to do incredibly well as well. But DLTs are truly going to be the future, especially for payments and all that kind of stuff. They have endless possibilities. To really link and bridge a lot of things together to really kind of help them efficiently scale. And I think that's only the beginning for DLTs and XRP ledgers and all that kind of stuff. Like the XRP ledger is extremely different than any other ledger out there in terms of how it will be utilized and how it's going to actually help a lot of things work, especially once Flare networks and all that kind of stuff ramps up. Like that's going to be the true bombshell for XRP. So I'm very much so looking forward to Flare launching, especially with Songbird and all that kind of stuff as well that we're going to be getting. I'm very, very bullish on it. Now, I also want to talk to you guys about an interesting topic here. Now, this is talking about State Department tries pushing the envelope with dark web informants that are going to be paid in crypto. They are actually paying $10 million worth in terms of crypto for information on malicious cyber activity. I thought this was funny to see because just as James is saying here, he says, okay, and the U.S. Congress cannot clarify crypto. Interesting. State Department pushing the envelope by offering dark web informants cryptocurrency rewards for information on hackers attacking the United States. It's so funny to me that, we literally use something that we have no clarity on. And, it's the idea that crypto itself could be utilized for so much more. It's just not payments, it's not transactions. There's so much more power behind crypto. We are still very early in the stages of crypto. I've already mentioned it multiple times that it's in its infancy stages. And it's funny that like the US is using it now to pay for this kind of stuff, but there is no overall clarity on it at all. It's comical to me, to be completely honest with you. Now, I do want to talk about something. Now, this kind of goes back in regards to Dogecoin and XRP's overall price surge and pretty much where they are. Now, I just want to say right now, XRP, this move that XRP has had in the last 7 days for 64% of an increase in price was based off of absolutely nothing. There was no news, there was no shilling, there was just absolutely nothing. XRP's price moves from overall demand and the idea of it basically separating from Bitcoin. When we do see alts like XRP decouple from Bitcoin, it's pretty much a massive run that we've seen back even in April. And guess what? We just recently witnessed a little bit of that push again. And I do think that this is only the beginning. I think it's only starting. And I do think that we will go much, much higher. But the reason why I say this is because Dogecoin, on the other hand, pushing up 33% almost. And you guys might be wondering, well, why is Dogecoin pushing up? Is it just because it decoupled as well? Is it's moving with XRP and Cardano? What is the case, right? Well, it's simple. We have these billionaires pushing it. For an example, we have this guy pretty much saying to Mark Cuban, you own thousands of Amazon, Netflix shares, and Ethereum coins, but you chose to pump Doge. Why not pump the 3 investments you actually have a huge stake in? He goes, I don't pump anything other than Mavs merch, but the Doge Sphere is fun. Their memes are great. They have fun. They make fun of themselves. It's fun to be part of. And it's absolutely not the case. He's honestly just, he pumps Dogecoin because it's such an easy asset to move, opposed to Ethereum and a few other things like Amazon and Netflix. First off, he's not pumping Amazon and Netflix because those will get him arrested. They will get him, pretty much overall in legal trouble. But Ethereum and Dogecoin, he could easily pump. I mean, Ethereum, I don't know so much about. Like, you can't really move it as easy as you can move Dogecoin, especially considering the fact that Dogecoin is available everywhere. I know Ethereum is too on, whatever, it's on PayPal and stuff like that. But I still think that Dogecoin is just easier to move from an overall standpoint because of the mass amount of supply. But it's the idea that these billionaires like Mark Cuban, we also see Elon Musk backs Mark Cuban's claim that Dogecoin is the best cryptocurrency as a medium of exchange. It's the idea that these billionaires continue to pump it and pump it and pump it. Now, listen, I'm not going to say anything about it. Like, if you guys made money on Dogecoin and it was at 70 cents and you guys didn't sell, I'm sorry for you. You should have sold. I'm just going to be completely honest with you because Dogecoin is absolute useless garbage until it is on the Flare network. And even there, it's not going to gain a massive amount of utility. It's just going to be, utilized more often, if you will. But I'm going to say this right now. For Dogecoin to move 32%, it needed to get backed by Mark Cuban and Elon Musk. And it needed to get so much publicity. For an example, he's agreeing with, Mark Cuban. We do see Cuban's Dallas Mavericks accept Dogecoin, and he praised the token strong community. Mainstream investors see cryptocurrencies as unsuitable for payments due to volatility. But of course, them backing it and saying that it's incredible, blah, 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 it's whatever. Now, we do see last week the community for Doge is the strongest when it comes to using it as a medium of exchange. And of course, we do see Musk tweet saying that he's been saying this for a while. It's just the idea that a lot of these people, these billionaires, they're not here to help you make money, right? They're here to rug pull you. It's the same thing with Mark Cuban and Titan, right? You guys remember Titan? He said that he got out just in time before the rug pull happened, even though he was shilling that for weeks at a time. It's the idea that he could shill these assets without being in any legal trouble because it's not a regulated space, like the stock exchange, for an example, right? And again, we even see this article. This is coming from Forbes. Dogecoin strongest among Bitcoin and crypto billionaires. Elon Musk and Mark Cuban helped the Doge price soar. It's absolutely disgusting to me. Like, why not tweet about a realistic project like XRP? Why not talk about how XRP is going to be utilized on a massive scale, etc.? Like, I don't want that, but I'm just saying, like, why choose Dogecoin out of any other coin? It's just the idea that it's easier to move. It's easier to mass inflate in terms of price. XRP, on the other hand, we don't even need anything, right? We don't need Mark Cuban. We don't need Elon Musk. We don't need Forbes reporting on it at all. We don't need any of that because we already have sound, solid utility to move our price. But even then, nothing really happened to move the price. It's just moving because we decoupled finally, one. And two, we are seeing the fact that XRP is ramping up ODL services across the world right now. The ODL service hasn't even began the true ramping up. We're seeing a lot of news regarding the XRP ledger development. We're seeing development skyrocketing, essentially. A lot of people are finally realizing the value behind XRP. And guess what? This is only the beginning because when we look over here, we do see these 13 banks have invested the most in crypto and blockchains to date. We're seeing Coinbase, Ripple, NYDIG, which I've talked about this a little bit here and there, but we do see here Standard Chartered, $380 million in 6 investments. We see the blockchain network Ripple, whose XRP token has a capitalization of around $48 billion, according to CoinMarketCap.com, making it the 6th largest cryptocurrency by market value. It is also an investor in Cobalt, a trading technology provider based in the UK. But this is what we're talking about. Big money is flowing into cryptocurrencies. BNY Mellon, Citibank, UBS, BNB Paribas, Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan Chase, Goldman Sachs, MUFG, ING, BBVA. I mean, look at the amounts of money. Like I'm not too worried about like $12 million, $146 million, but when we talk about billions of dollars to be flowing through the market very soon, this is only the beginning. 13 banks. You know why 13 banks are flowing into this market? Because they understand that CNBC or CBDCs, wow, sorry, I was talking about CNBC. But when we talk about CBDCs, they're really going to power the future of financial inclusion and innovation, just like Ripple was saying here, because they are really going to march into a new entire financial system, a new world of digitization and tokenization among everybody. And it's going to be the future, right? We've talked about how, China just released a new phone to power their digital yuan, and that's just the start of it, right? Just wait until the U.S. finally releases their CBDC. We're seeing, the euro becoming a CBDC. I mean, this is only the beginning, and it's only beginning for banks to really kind of jump into this space and throw a massive amount of cash flow through this market. And just imagine, right? Just imagine XRP getting so much cash flow from these banks and working with banks and having these CBDCs set up and already, kind of ramping up the ODL service regarding those CBDCs kind of flowing through the XRP ledger as well. And I'm not talking about, CBDCs being built on the XRP ledger, but I'm just saying, when we're bridging these CBDCs together through that ODL service, basically essentially working with Swift in a way, that's where the true value lies. And I think it will take a few years until we get to that point, but it doesn't matter, because once we do get to that point, it's going to be too late for people to buy cheap XRP. Like, it's going to be end game at that point, and it's going to only be the beginning of what's to come. Now, I also want to just quickly say, $5.48 by the end of August. Are you guys interested in seeing that? Because I don't know. I don't know about $5.48 by the end of August. I'm more so leaning towards about $2 by the end of August. That's just my personal opinion. But let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. Hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick, guys. Peace out.